Welcome back, tech enthusiasts. It's time for a deep dive into Apple's latest and greatest, the iPhone 16. We're going to break down everything, the good, the bad, and everything in between, to help you figure out if this is the upgrade for you. From battery life to camera upgrades, from the price tag to some design choices, we're covering it all. Let's get into the nitty-gritty of the iPhone 16. All right, let's kick things off with one of the most important aspects of any smartphone battery life. Apple really stepped up their game with the iPhone 16. In my testing, which involved a whole lot of YouTube, some light gaming, and the usual social media scrolling, the iPhone 16 consistently pushed past the day mark without breaking a sweat. And that's with the always-on display enabled. This improved battery life is thanks in part to the more power-efficient A16 chip and some software optimizations. It's clear they heard our pleas for a phone that can keep up with our busy lives. So if you're tired of your current phone dying on you before the day's even over, the iPhone 16 might just be the answer to your battery life prayers. Let's be real, the camera is make or break for a lot of us when choosing a smartphone. And the iPhone 16, well, it doesn't disappoint. Apple's packed some serious camera tech into this thing. The main sensor is significantly larger than the previous generation, which means it can capture more light. Then there's the new telephoto lens, which offers a crazy amount of zoom without sacrificing image quality. This is definitely a game changer for mobile photography enthusiasts. The iPhone 16 can now record in 8K resolution at 60 frames per second. The level of detail and smoothness in the footage is just unreal. Under the hood, the iPhone 16 is powered by Apple's latest and greatest processor, the A16 Bionic chip. And let me tell you, this thing is an absolute beast. Apps launch instantly, games run buttery smooth even at the highest settings, and multitasking is a breeze. The A16 just chews through anything you throw at it. It's clear that Apple's continued focus on chip performance is paying off. So, if you're looking for a phone that can handle anything and everything you can throw at it, the iPhone 16's A16 chip won't disappoint. Chapter 4. A Visual Feast. The iPhone 16 features a stunning OLED display with a 120Hz refresh rate. Scrolling through websites and social media feeds is a joy, and animations look incredibly fluid. The display itself is gorgeous, with vibrant colors, deep blacks, and excellent viewing angles. Whether you're watching movies, playing games, or just browsing the web, the iPhone 16's display is a treat for the eyes. And let's not forget about the always-on display feature, which allows you to quickly glance at the time, notifications, and widgets without having to unlock your phone. It's a small but incredibly convenient addition. Chapter 5. Fort Knox Security. Security is more important than ever these days, and Apple knows it. The iPhone 16 comes packed with advanced security features that give you peace of mind. Face ID, Apple's facial recognition technology, has been further refined in the iPhone 16, making it even faster and more secure. Then there's the Secure Enclave, a dedicated processor that handles your most sensitive data, like your passcode and biometric information. And with iOS 17, Apple's introduced even more privacy-focused features, like app tracking transparency and mail privacy protection. These features give you more control over your data and help prevent companies from tracking your online activity. Chapter 6. The Price You Pay for Premium. The iPhone 16 is not cheap. In fact, it's one of the most expensive smartphones on the market. Now, Apple's always positioned the iPhone as a premium device, and there's no denying the quality and craftsmanship that goes into these phones. But there's a point where you have to ask yourself if the price is justified. If you're looking for the absolute best of the best, and money is no object, then the iPhone 16's price tag might not faze you. One of the things that Apple's always been known for is its walled garden approach to software. While iOS 17 has made some strides in terms of customization, it still lags behind Android in this department. You can customize your home screen with widgets and app icons, but the level of personalization is still limited compared to what you can do with Android. Apple's App Store is well curated and offers a vast selection of apps, but some users prefer the freedom and flexibility of being able to install apps from other sources. Chapter 8. The headphone jack RIP again. It's been years and we're still talking about the headphone jack. Yes, wireless earbuds are more ubiquitous now and Apple would argue that's the future. But there's still something to be said for the simplicity and reliability of a good old-fashioned headphone jack. For some, it feels like a design choice made more for aesthetics than practicality. So if you're someone who still rocks wired headphones, you'll either need to fully embrace the dongle life or look elsewhere. Chapter 9. Fragile is fashionable? Alright, let's talk about design. The iPhone 16 is a beautiful phone. There's no doubt about that. But it's also one that you'll want to keep safely tucked away in a case. The glass and metal design is as premium as it gets, but it's also incredibly slippery. One wrong move, and you could be looking at a spider web of cracks on your screen or worse, a shattered back panel. So, while the design is undeniably sleek and modern, it's also one that demands a certain level of caution. Chapter 10. Storage space. Choose wisely. The iPhone 16 comes in a few different storage configurations, but the thing is, it's not expandable. If you're someone who shoots a lot of photos and videos, especially in high resolution, that storage can fill up fast. And once you're out, you're either stuck deleting precious memories or relying on cloud storage, which can come with its own set of costs and limitations. Make sure you carefully consider your storage needs before hitting that buy button. Outro upgrade or nah? So there you have it, the top 5 pros and cons of the iPhone 16. It's a phone that's packed with incredible tech, from the blazing fast A16 chip to the impressive camera system. The improved battery life is a major win, and the display is simply gorgeous. But it's also a phone that comes with a premium price tag and some questionable design choices. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Is the iPhone 16 a worthy upgrade? Hit that like button and subscribe for more tech breakdowns just like this.